To know a good deal about our condition, Gale.
Everything, really. Not to put too fine a point on it.
A humble specimen, aren't you?
On occasion.
Goblins. What's next?
I need a quick word.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
A tadpole feasts on our scars, and you're signing on to chase devils.
Trust me, Gith. I know the stories. Doomed to shed our skin and become illithid. And they say there's no coming back. But I've seen your people in battle. I reckon you are no mere warrior, but a god's damned army. If anyone can overcome this tadpole, it's you. I'd be a fool to let you turn your back. Pledge me your talents, and I'll pledge you mine. I'll presume that's Githyanki for yes. Now let's move.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Any questions, children?
How long until Ronan shows on this thunder wave?
The waiting's getting to me.
Yeah!
Damn druids.
Again. Swing and swing. Give it back, kid.
I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
The waiting's getting to me.
Don't you lie to me, boy. I know you have it.
Touch me and I'll bite your fingers off! I will!
Hope the goblins aren't smart enough to poison their blades.
Defender of the people.
They can't take... Yes. Zephlor.
Heading out. Let's chew the fat.
You're the one who helped at the gate. Keep your steel sharp. You're the one who helped at the gate. Glad to have another sword. We might need it.
Something's on my mind.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it? You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Corga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense. A low thought, but I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Corga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once. To get these people to Baldurs Gate? Everything. I'm still hoping Corga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
The Watch or the Flaming Fist?
Pardon?
When we get to Baldur's Gate, where are we enlisting?
I'm done soldiering, Tilly. I'd like a clean start, but go with the Watch. You're too honest to be a mercenary.
Another step forward.
the time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to home.
Strange things are happening to us. Festers in. Direct me.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Tutors, I should guess.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the game marked as faded as the memories of the
Who's in charge of the mind flayers later? Is there a Squid King or something?
No. Each Gate is servant to an elder brain. No king unites elders. Only their collective tyranny.
A mind flayer monarch. Imagine that. Such a thing could shatter worlds.
Might be worth a look.
Squiddy goes solo later. You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. The Gaith gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
It's been a while since these two breathed their last.
Whoever they were, their equipment's no use to them now. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
That's curious. The Blade of Frontiers, Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Rosa. I fight to save lives.
I should speak up.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her! That's enough to damn you!
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying! You're asking me to trust a devil!
Listen to sense now. I don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
This whole plane reeks of it.
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Go on. We're listening.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for your throat.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance. You don't know the half of it.
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please. I hate for you to think me impatient or ungrateful. I shall persevere for now. I applaud your taste.
At least things have stayed interesting. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Blazel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates left.
Just wait till you see Baldurs Gate. You'll never want to leave.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
breeds madness.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. No one back home will ever believe this. Moving in.
Cut it out. It's worse than Knowles out there.
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'd give it a good fight, that's for sure.
Only thing you give a dragon is bad gas.
The pride of
Atine's friend. You're welcome to rest here.
Assume nothing. Proceeding.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
There is work to do. I'll go this way.
Still breathing, despite everything. I want to have a word.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Making my move.
Swift and lethal.
Time to push my luck again.
May the dice roll in my favor.
I got this.
That's it.
Seems simple enough.
Might will prevail.
Time to strike.
Survival is all that matters.
The lance board is set. Step to it.
Fuck yes. Aye, aye.
Onward.
What now? May the gods take you first. Open up. One day I'll catch a break.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
Lost in thought.
Right away.
Suppose you've any clue where we are in relation to Waterdeep? Ah. That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky. No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Have to keep going.
Indolence breeds madness.
I've got a long road ahead.
Seek and you shall find me.
Come on, let's go.
The pride of the gate.
Let's get going.
Felt good letting off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should. Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close, till I've found a way to calm it down. Burn, baby. As hot as I can tolerate. Makes me a beast in battle. Hardly remember what I was like before it. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Let's have a look. Something good here, I hope.
I'm feeling rather unsteady. Tempting, but I think we might already have the maximum number of theatrical titles.
How much farther can I go?
So gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus be with you.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Bite your fingers off! I will!
Can I have a smaller sword? This one's heavy.
I'll see if we can find you a dagger.
We're all waiting to die.
Again. Swing and swing and parry.
Die if I met the Roic reeking of this place. I'll never get the smell of my clothes.
Get back, kid. I already told you I don't have it! How stupid are you?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help. I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please. Forged from the heart.
How does it take me? What I'm gonna do for better tools?
This is ridiculous.
Never get this. Keep your blades up, children.
goblins. What's next?
Leaves, grass. Can't beat it.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
Before I went to Avernus, I'd have agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldurs Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
I like Gale, but I'm keeping all my good gear well out of sight. Everything fancy he touches meets a grisly end.
Shooting arrows at his
You can take a day off once in a while, Laser.
Humans ain't good for much, but they make it.
Seems simple enough.
Bloody racket.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Aye, so much fun that those feet.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. I sense you don't quite appreciate the urgency of the matter. Dawdling may cost us dearly.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Normally we stick you foreign types in the spider pit. But the Absolute says we're all making nice now. So in you go, I suppose. Bloody racket.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here. Quite the understatement, but yes. Let's not linger in this place any more than necessary.
With him return, that'll be some real fun.
Do you hear the Absolute's voice? Do you feel inside you?
My only hero for you, priestess.
That's because she chose me.
At least give me a sword. We want you dead, you dumb.
The scrying eye. Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
You have already failed me once. To question me.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Sorry to bother you, mistress. Got a message from the guards.
Yes?
We got visitors. Don't know who they are. Mercenaries, maybe?
Interesting. I wasn't expecting guests.
Prisoner, I'll talk, your ladyship. Spike always makes him talk.
If he doesn't, I'll cut out his tongue.
If he don't have a tongue, he can't tell us nothing.
The prisoner can keep his tongue. The village to the east. It's abandoned.
Looks that way. But scouts said they heard something moving around out there. Something big.
It's not our concern. Our prey is elsewhere.
There's no time to waste. I must keep going.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashes, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder kegs.
These pariahs, they're prepared to fight for the Absolute?
What they do ain't exactly fighting. All they gotta do is light up their powder and burn.
Then they're prepared to die for the Absolute.
Good. Dying's the only thing they're good at.
I
didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honest, I didn't.
Your life, much like your words, is meaningless, whelp. End the latter to save the former.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
I'm ready.
Satan!
On the victor's path. Coming through.
Just say, those eyes. Again?
Victory awaits. This is your end.
Come out, no. Visiting Moonrise, wanna look at you for? What do they need? Threw soul on fire. Nora, and be happy they didn't throw you to the spiders yet.
This is gonna feel good.
Battle favors the fearless. Let my enemies fall.
Victory awaits. On the move.
The forest.
Well, wants to know exactly. I'll tell you, the scrying eye was looking at me. Right, what a look at you for.
Certainly won't be because of your beautiful eyes.
What do they need to be looking at any of us for, is what I'm saying? We're all on the same side, although we're gonna set the true soul on. They're trapped. Ignore 'em.
with haste.
My energy wanes. Time to rest.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. These boots have seen everything. What's inside?
Just check for anything useful.
All right. What now?
Quite ready for you.
Never a dull moment.
Visions project into your mind. A nautiloid hurtling through the plains, resplendent with psionic energy.
Over, then through.
You'll have to speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten. Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga na Shukok.
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Well, look here. A true soul halfling. A long way from home, aren't you?
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance. Heretic!
I've got to keep fighting.
What's it gonna take? Nice trick, eh?
Well, so much for peace.
Shall be done.
Time to strike.
Come on, Karlach. Show him who you are.
Battle favors the fearless.
Time to strike.
I should get these wounds.
Handy.
Forever dauntless.
Nothing will stand in my way.
With glee.
Victory awaits. Make way.
Fading fast. I need healing.
This is my time.
Blood comes easy these days. Light on my feet.
This isn't good.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
My path be true.
Another fight. Let's go. Whoa, that isn't good.
fighting. I crave blood. Worth examining.
Your desire? This will come in handy.
Let's move. Anything of use? On my way.
Can help damn and patch up my engine.
Getting weaker by the moment.
Always a pleasure.
What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency. That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew. Like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. Somehow the second artifact hasn't had the effect of the first. It's somewhat relieved the discomfort, but I fear my hunger hasn't quite... You do plenty for me, more than you realize. But this cannot be remedied. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed. How can I help?